Hey, B. Seymour with you with my NFL news and notes, Sports Pro shorts. Um, I'm just looking at all the new NFL hires. Just going down the list, the Giants hired Brian Daboll from the Buffalo Bills, their former offensive coordinator. Did great things with Josh Allen up there. They hope he can do the same with Daniel Jones in New York. Denver had actually hired Nathaniel Hatchett, who is the son of Paul Hatchett, the longtime offensive coordinator around the league. He was the Green Bay offensive coordinator for Aaron Rodgers. So they got him in Denver. John Elway wants a quarterback guru. He let go Vic Fangio, and now he wants to see what he has in Nathaniel Hatchett. And we'll see if that's a good mix. Maybe Aaron Rodgers might come over. Hey, you never know. Chicago kind of caught me off guard with this Matt Eberflus. Now, I don't judge anybody because I don't know. All I know, he was the defensive coordinator in Indianapolis. They had a stout, stellar defense. That's it. The key hire for them next is going to be who is the offensive coordinator to be the lightning rod, the tool teacher, the man to get Justin Fields on point so that because they need an offense. Let's be honest. They need an offense. Chicago's never really lacked on defense. They play bad defense because they're behind all the time. And a team can just throw. I mean, they can run the ball. They can work the clock. Aaron Rodgers did it twice this year. So, unfortunately, to me, that was a Joe Peterson hire. That was a Jim Caldwell hire. So I don't know. People in Chicago are still scratching their heads. They're like, "Wait a minute, what is this? We've been hiring defense, and Matt Nagy was an offensive guy, but just doesn't seem to me the fit that I think it would be." But before you prejudge, hey, let's just look around the league and see what has happened when these young coaches who are offensive coaches came into the league. Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, now Zach Taylor, Kyle Shanahan. I mean, listen, these are offensive guys. I'm not saying just because they're there, they slinging the ball around the field, because Kyle Shanahan definitely doesn't do that. At the end of the day, they have productive offensive that move the ball, that put points on the board, that don't put their defenses in trouble. And we'll see a lot of that this weekend. Hey, Andy Reid, look, let's be honest. He was a quarterback guru for Donovan McNabb coming out of Syracuse. Nobody thought he could take him. He took him to a Super Bowl, into the playoffs every year in Philadelphia. Doing the same now. He handpicked Pat Mahomes. So, I mean, when you have an offensive coach that can keep you scoring points, you can work on the defense. This is the league that we're in now. So that hiring in Chicago, I hope it works out. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't look like something that I don't like it. I'm just going to be honest. I don't like the hiring. Even though I don't know the guy, but I think they needed an offensive guru to come in there. Sean Payton stepped down from the New Orleans Saints. Won a Super Bowl, should have been in at least two more, in my mind, especially after that no call with the pass interference game against the Rams. So he's going to step down, said he's going to step away for a year, maybe do some TV or just sit back and relax and re-energize. The people are saying he's going to go to Dallas. You never know. Never count anything out, but end of the day, Sean Payton is one of our top coaches in the NFL, and we're going to miss him being on the sidelines. The teams that are left, who are still looking for coaching candidates, the New Orleans Saints with Sean Payton stepping away, Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars, the Houston Texans, the Raiders, which I don't think they really need a coach. I think Rich Bisaccia is their guy, but we'll see what happens. And the Minnesota Vikings after letting Mike Zimmer go. So the one thing I've noticed here, and I'm just being honest, a lot of minorities getting interviews, but no one's got hired yet. We'll see how that turns out. I mean, this has been an issue with the NFL where the NFL minorities, they get interview after interview. But you take a guy like Eric Bieniemy in Kansas City, and he's gone to the NFC Championship game 4 years in a row. That's not just Andy Reid. That's Eric Bieniemy. You take a guy down in Tampa Bay. I mean, the guy just won the Super Bowl last year. So I mean, you gotta be looking at these different coaches. I mean, Leftwich. I mean, yeah, he had Tom Brady, but I mean, let's be honest, he still had to call the plays. Tom had to execute them, but most of the plays he called were good plays. So again, they made it to the divisional round this year. They won the Super Bowl last year. So I mean, getting an interview, great. Brian Flores, to me, should have never got fired from Miami, but he's looking for a job. He's a perfect fit for pretty much any of the teams that I just named. So we'll see what happens, family. At the end of the day, let's get some minorities in here, NFL. Let's even this thing. It'll never be even, but let's get some in here so they can show and exhibit their craft and what they've been working hard to do over all these years. Just like these recycles that you keep doing, and then you get these new guys you never heard of, you know. But that's the NFL. That's the league. And we'll see what happens as we go along. Hey, these are Sports Pro Short. You can reach me at SeymourBarry15 at gmail.com. SeymourBarry15 at gmail.com. I look forward to talking to you soon. Wish me luck. Keep me in your prayers for getting a little better here. And I'll talk to you soon.